A squire's job is harder than you might have.
I got a few mounts.
Watch yourself. This place is thick. I could use a seasoned warrior. There's no point relying on the local watch. They're simply not up to the job. The dude's in the lighthouse guarded by bloodthorns. You're a bold one. Very well. When the reinforcements get here, we'll make sure none of the cultists slip away. We were sent to provide more security for the Duke and to keep something like this from happening.
What will I do without you? Why would they kill a defense? They came in the night. They came right into the lighthouse and attacked us in our sleep. I ran here and hid. You aren't going to make me leave, are you? It was the Bloodthorns. Oh, poor Papa. I left everything behind.
I'm glad you're helping. Come, mortal. Do a favor for this poor, weary spirit. My daughter is lost to her grief. How can she send you here, to a haunt of vile cultists, to retreat? For years, I've been hiding gold under a tree southwest of the lighthouse. Dig it.
You don't look like a Bloodthorn cultist. Divines be praised. The cultists trap. I'm free. Now to get out of here. But there's one more. Thanks, friend. But I'm not the. I overheard the cultists talking. They have a prisoner who's a threat to the werewolf leader Falchu. Very good. I'll return to Altcroft.
My executioner? You couldn't lift the axe, let alone deal with them. Splendid. Cut me loose. We'll kill these Bloodthorn dogs and then go after Falchu and his werewolves. Sebastian, we don't have time for... Oh, very well. We'll talk to... Let's just say I have some inside knowledge that can help us put... My thanks, friend. That was too close for comfort. I'll meet you in Aldcroft.
I thought Papa was nearby, but now, nothing. Do you have... He appeared? He appeared and spoke about me? I recognize this satchel. What's inside it?
Here I am, safe and sound? Yes. And I share her concerns about both Camlorn and Aldcroft. Gloria suspects Falchu's agents are here among us, even now. Indeed. They hide in human form. It's exactly what they did in Camlorn before. Gloria says this amulet can be used to reveal the hidden werewolves.
I know why you're here. But where I got that amulet is a discussion for another time. Just be careful. The werewolves won't appreciate... I'm no expert, but Hircine is the Daedric prince of man-beasts. The amulet bears the call of Hircine. Werewolves can't... Don't you know anything? Hircine, the creator and guardian of all were-creatures? What of it? Don't you have some werewolves to go find? Fair enough. All right, here's the dark truth. I'm related to Falchu.
Refugees make such a...
Times are tough, but people have...
Yes.
Aldcroft isn't safe.
Welcome to the...
A new shipment of fleet.
I don't understand.
Aldcroft must fall with claw and fang. It burns! My skin! It's on fire! We've been discovered! Attack! Attack!
Why did you do that?
That was strange. What just happened? What's happening to me? I'll chew on your bones and gulp your blood.
Why did you do that?
The pain! It hurts! For Falchu! For victory! Aldcroft must fall for Claw and Fang.
Are they here? Are Falchu's cursed... So Gloria was right. I suppose I should have... At least now I know what we're facing. Meanwhile, Gloria has discovered something important. Gloria says that Falchu was summoned back from the dead. If that could happen once, how can we hope to stop this villain? Anyway, to learn more, Gloria needs a live werewolf. Dr. Sergeant Armoyle. His soldiers faced werewolves in Camlorn, and they captured one of the beasts.
As soon as you catch a werewolf, meet me in the cave across the bay. I hate to miss the fun of the hunt. Falchu died a long, long time ago. He was summoned back from the dead. I want to find out who to blame for that. You can... If that was a joke, I don't think it was very funny. Go
I'm tired of defending this backwater. There's work to be done in Camlorn and...
Ah, right. That's not what I expected to hear.
We did capture a werewolf at Camlorn.
Beware, stranger. I'm no warrior, I'm a chandler. Candles don't make very good weapons. A group of us. We were fleeing from the trouble in Camlorn, but we ran into a fresh set of problems when we got to this blasted fen. As we made camp, some Bloodthorn cultists. Our leader, Guy LeBlanc, heard them talking about a coven. That means witches and trouble. Maybe you could talk to LeBlanc. He's around here somewhere. We could sure use the help. We are way out of our element. Go to Aldcroft, he says. It'll be safer, he says. I shouldn't have listened to LeBlanc. We're from Camlorn. There's been trouble there. We thought maybe things would be a bit more settled in Aldcroft. But no place is safe these days, it seems. More or less. He's usually a take-charge sort of fellow. It was his idea.
I think that time I overdid it. Orders don't allow me to tell.
Wretched things mortals may store in the cold heart. The skins of those you love will thrive as my weapons.
Nobody care. I should never have suggested fleeing to Aldcroft. Brilliant idea, LeBlanc. Now they're gone. Yes, we should have stayed in Camlorn. At least my sister would still be with me. We thought we'd go to Aldcroft. I heard them say something about a hag coven in the North Fens. My sister Bethany was fighting them as they dragged her off. I'll do my best to answer, friend. The Lion Guard? They can't even defend Camlorn. That must sound bitter. Well, you're talking to someone who lost everything. The Weirises are witches of a sort, devoted to nature and the Weird Tree. They helped us after the attack, and said we... Not much. It's big, and it smells. Bloodthorn cultists, bogs, bugs as big as my...
I'm tired.
that time I overdid it. Let's find another one.
No, I haven't.
It worked!
By Julianos, it worked! Well,
You caught one. Good. I'll create a link between the three of us. We'll be able to see into the werewolf's past.
Now the legendary werewolf lord shall fulfill Molag Bol's true purpose. Arise, minion! Arise from the dead.
I serve no one, Reachman!
Serve or suffer, cur. I have bound you to my will. Glenumbra's destruction is your only goal.
Today I submit to you, Ankov. But one day soon, I will rip out your heart and eat it whole.
Empty boasts from Molag Bol's newest slave. Come, Falchu. We have business to attend to.
So, it was Angoff. I thought I smelled the stench of true evil.
you saw what I saw. In order to stop Falchu for good, we need to put it...
Fools! Your Duke has been blessed with Hircine's curse. He will destroy everything he loves. You have failed. Ingolf has sealed your fate.
The Duke was infected? I was afraid of that, but I hoped I was wrong. I've been keeping an eye on... Falchu has been ahead of me every step of the way. This failure falls on my head, but we can resolve this here and now. We're wasting time. I need to die so you can take my blood. If administered in time, the blood of the Master can cure his spawn. You know I'm Falchu's descendant. If the Duke drinks my blood, he'll be cured of the curse. Damn it! I hope your noble attitude doesn't get everyone else killed.
A stranger who isn't dressed as a bloodthorn? I don't know what you're doing out here, but you're a sight for sore. No, I'm the Queen of the Nords. Of course I'm from Camlorn. Did my brother Guy send you? I gave the cultists a hard time, so they tied me up. They took the other women away, though. I think they traded them to the Bog Hags. The Bloodthorns have an arrangement with the Hags. Something about exchanging us for their help against the Weird. They even have a contract. I saw them arguing over it earlier. Please try to find my companions. These cultists are insane. But the Hags... who knows what they're capable of?
Out of here.
My sister and the other women made it here. Everyone's a bit... Thank you. Wyrris Emily says a hag named Mother Merc was likely behind the abduction of the women. I wish we could stop her. Mother Merc leads a coven of hags. That's what the Wyrrises told me. The coven hunts women to convert into hags or thralls. The Wyrrises told me about... She's staying with the Wyrrises at the Northern Enclave. Meeting you was a bright spot in this otherwise dark... You can find Sibelic in the Northern Weird Camp. Just... I'll answer what I can. Too bad you aren't asking about a nice place to eat in Camlorn. They say she's got a taste for flesh. Thinks the bog belongs to her, and Sibelic is a Reach witch staying with the Wyrrises. Wyrris Emily says she can look right into you and see things about your past and future. I'm sorry. Yes, I quite understand. I ask but one favor. Let me say farewell. Delicious.
He killed them, didn't he? By Stendar, that's one more score we need to settle with Valchu. It's my fault. I should have acted sooner. I shouldn't have waited for proof that Small comfort, that is. Chamberlain Weller and I will burn the Duke's body. In secret, of course. No one needs to know what happened here. This was bad business. Let's bring it to an end. So, the Duke of Camlorn is dead. Restoring his city won't be easy. Valchu's already been brought back to life once. We need to make sure that can't happen again. The Duke had Mages Guild researchers working on that problem. They're trying to find out how Valchu originally died. If you want to help, they're at Glenumbra.
A messenger? From Aldcroft, by any chance? What news from there? We heard... That's good. Losing Camlorn was bad enough. Meanwhile, we've made the ghosts of the Alessian army still haunt this place. It's been an age since the Battle of Glenumbra Moors. Valchu, the beast that ravages Camlorn. He fought and died here. We want to know what happened. Sarvith, our master of Incunabula, hopes to evoke a vision that shows us the events surrounding Valchu's death. We're collecting the most powerful historic... The generals of the Alessian army played a vital part in the Battle of the Glenumbra Moors. Their weapons, if still intact, would suffice, I think. If you manage to get your hands on the weapons, Valchu wasn't called the Invincible General for nothing. You can cut him, bash him, fill him full of arrows. I could tell you the basic story, but if you want a deeper understanding,
My brother was almost killed by one of Foul Chu's werewolves. I couldn't bear I didn't think we'd ever find this journal. My brother escaped the mines, but one of Foul Chu's werewolves attacked him. He's rested.
No tyrant shall get past these gates. Do you understand me?
They think they have an advantage, do they? Ha! Just wait until their plan crumbles around them. Move now! These orders circulate among the troops. They need to be prepared for what's to come.
Foul Chu is tall as a tree, with claws like great swords.
Yes, yes, and he breathed fire and ate warriors, armor and all. I've heard it all before.
Bagroon here claims that the threat Foul Chu poses has been greatly exaggerated. Poor fool. Ah, the focus objects. These would do very nicely. Let me just, I don't think that was supposed to come off. Well, these swords are pretty beat up. I'm sure we'll still have plenty of material for the ritual, though. If all goes well, we'll be able to peer into the past. Hopefully see what happened to Foul Chu. Find out how the Durenis were able to defeat them. Of course, we'll be using the amalgamated essence of the past, focused with these ancient weapons to open... Now we may finally learn how Foul Chu was defeated.
And maybe we'll find out how tall the Horker really was.
Giuliano's little teapot! We did it! The spell worked better than I anticipated. We didn't just create a window into the past, we opened a door. The very air ripples with a fragment from the past, I think. Something that was pulled forward with the spell. Let's hope that someone brave and rash enough has to actually step through the door we opened. I'm too valuable to get lost in the past, and Bagroon would probably change history with all...
We heard a scream, and then ripples of magical distortions. They were supposed to cast a simple divination spell, nothing more. Sarvith wasn't supposed... I don't like this. Time magic shouldn't be meddled with. But what's done is done. Maybe... Examine the ripples. See if there really is a doorway of some kind out there. And keep an eye out for anything else out of the ordinary.
You seek to see into the past. I can guide you. I can show you how Chu met his death. He must die. Go to the crypt. I'll meet you there and show you. I remember this place. It all started here on the day of the final battle. I'm here because the one I loved gave up everything that day to save his people. This armor is your key to the past. It belonged to my beloved and was buried in this place of honor. You'll relive the last moments of the battle. You'll take the place of my beloved, experience the fall of Fal Chu as it happened. You won't just see a vision of the past, you'll live through it. What you do may change the destiny of those around you. Oh, this armor brings back such memories. Now get dressed. There's much to see, and the connection to the past won't last long. It was a violent, bloody time. The Alessians were on a holy crusade to purge every Mer who occupied this land and called it home. They destroyed anything with even... Would you stand by while those who didn't deserve to die were judged by religious zealots? Unless I strongly misjudged you, I think not. We did what was right, and we were wise, kind, courageous. Everything one could want from a constant companion. But you'll see soon enough. When Fal Chu dies, the armor will eject you from the past. You'll return unharmed to the... Oh, this armor... Why do you linger, my love? Commander Parmian rallies the troops for the final assault. You're his best officer. Did that blow to your head rattle your senses? We're on the verge of turning the tide. The Alessian orders, of course. They're crucial. We captured the messenger, but not before he handed the orders off. Do what you have to do and find those orders. Find...
There you are, my knight. Did you recover the order? Excellent. You're a credit to the Dureni Guard. Now we can prepare a proper counterattack to the upcoming Alessian assault. Yes, he surprised us all. We weren't expecting the last king of a dying people to show up on the field of battle. But he's a brilliant tactician and his advice can only help. What nonsense. Alana can handle it. If these orders are any indication, I need you to lead our defenses. But speak to Alana before she goes, if you like.
I know you wanted to go after Fal Chu, but you'll see plenty of action defending. I appreciate your concern, my love, but orders are orders. If either of us fails, this entire battle could be lost. How? He's just a man, my love. I'll stick my sword in him a few times until he drops. Then I'll stab him again. I'll be back in no time, carrying his head high as a trophy. Later, my love. I'll tell you all about it after the battle. No need to distract you right now. It's nothing but good news.
A Breton fighting for the Dureni. Somewhat surprising, though not unheard of considering the current circumstances. Wait a moment. That armor. I've heard stories about you. The situation unfolding upon the battlefield is telling enough. These orders only confirm my suspicions. The Alessians plan to slip past your defenses. Use the Dureni magic of your armor to spot the covert Shadow Scouts before they can do any significant damage. Then dispatch them with... These old Aeliad eyes see many things. Everyone in this yard, for example, radiates an aura of life force. But not you. Your aura's missing. Perhaps, perhaps not. But this is neither the time nor the place for this conversation.
We make our final stand here. The Alessians are rabble and their numbers mean nothing. This land is ours and we intend to keep it. Today, Falchu and the Alessians meet their end at our hands. Today we celebrate our victory.
There were too many of them. They tore us apart. Commander Parmian decided to accompany us, but it was a trap. We expected to find Falchu and his officers, but there was a whole platoon waiting for us. I'm afraid there isn't much time. We expect Falchu to launch a full-scale assault at any moment. It's a tough choice. I think there are enough of us left alive to go after Falchu, but we also need to This isn't an easy choice, I know. I don't envy you. But whatever you decide, we're with you. Very well, Captain.
Put those damn fires out. It's time to wipe out all traces of those Dureni. More Dureni! Put an end to these pests now! Weapons are no match for my fangs and claws! Set it ablaze!
I knew it! The ancient armor. It drew you into the past, but we knew it was temporary. You belong here, my friend. Fire! Of course! That makes all kinds of sense. Quickly.
You're back, and you're... According to the legends, when the Nameless Soldier killed Falchu, the armor shattered. The Nameless Soldier died. She was killed. But her sacrifice was worth it, both in the past and in the present. Fire! Of course! That makes perfect sense. The beast can't stand against its purity. Now we know Falchu's weakness. We must share this knowledge with Camlorn. I just hope there's still time to save the city. If you go north, you should be able to catch up with the Lion Guard forces. Find an officer and tell him what we learned.
Ask anyone.